just took us off so that it doesn't matter what it says.
Are we on?
I have no idea. It says I'm in the ball. Yeah, we are on. Look at that. We are on. We didn't even have like a countdown. We are not prepared. No, I'm just kidding. We are. Welcome, everybody. Let us know that you're here. So you have us on their Facebook. Okay, then I am going to be right here too. And I will share as me. Let us know when you get here, guys. And please share. I see people. They're alive and they're on. I see people. Are you doing the Blue Printer Owners group and all that stuff? Then I will go do it in my other weird groups. Interactive edible media. I see people, but you're not saying anything. Bring your
That's
own.
awesome frozen face right there.
My tongue's sticking. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we have storms coming through here, so things could be weird.
I know, I'm not even getting anywhere.
Are you on Wi-Fi or on cell?
I'm on my hotspot, but I'm always on.
Okay. I see people. Stacy, if for some reason we go off and we do not realize that, and my son just made me aware that we have a bad storm coming. Yep, we do. Just go ahead and text Jen or I, so we know. Come back here. Yeah.
I assume he can hear us now.
Yeah, he can hear us. We're on because I can see me moving. There we go.
I'm always listening.
Sharon, hello from Georgia. Welcome.
No, I'm on Icing Images internet myself.
Oh, well, that's the mistake.
Oh, there we go then.
No, just kidding.
I
mean, we're on. I can see me. It's just sometimes this doesn't always decide to work, or this doesn't always decide to work. But then I can see messages and stuff, so we're okay. Oh, well, it's because
Dr. Susie, we were just talking about you.
Doctor, give me the news. I got up.
Bad case, I love it.
Donna Armstrong, Daphne, Barbie. No, you're not the latest trainee anymore. We had somebody train today. How is everybody? I hope you guys brought your questions. We're talking interactive edible media. As you guys come on, if you have questions, start to post them. If you have not been on like the last 2 weeks where we've talked about Frosted Flakes and sugar reels, let us know. Hello, Renee. Hello. I've only shared it once. I suck at this because I can't do two things at once. Did you do CookieCon?
This is the first one it's let me share when I switched to my phone. So now I just did the Blue Owners. Now I'm going.
All right.
Now I'm moving.
I'm in this me, so I have all these I can do. But I'm dinging. Oh, that's my son. Again. All right. I will stop sharing, let you share, and then you can share on mine so I can keep up with all this stuff.
Sounds good.
Two, not two. All right. But yeah, everybody, please share. Please. Fred, be careful. We might drag you up on screen.
Yeah.
I took sugar reels to my 40th high school reunion this weekend, and they were a huge hit. She had 4 different cookies, and each played a different section of the yearbook. How cool is that?
Oh, my goodness.
That's pretty darn cool.
I love that.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. And I want to do them. My grandson's and her granddaughter is actually turning 1 in the next month, all of them. And so I want to do a Frosted Flakes for him for his 1-year birthday. Because, I'm the old grandma. One day I won't be here, but he'll always have that to go back to.
You're not old.
I'm 60 years old. Compared to, okay, so his other grandma, what is she, in her 40s? She'll be around a lot longer than me, hopefully. I'm not saying that that's bad for me. Is the QR code recognized by the app through a cello bag? Do we have some? Fred will know. Fred, you'll be able to answer that because I know you've tested it. I think it is. I don't think that's the problem. As long as it can read that QR code, it should be fine.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it is. Oh, what's going on? We're like having tornadoes around us.
Shelter now.
Where?
In a vehicle.
We're not in a vehicle.
Oh, if you're in a mobile home, go to a vehicle.
Okay, I'm not in a mobile home.
I don't know. If you're in a mobile home or a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter.
Okay, we're safe in here. It's just we may lose internet. You guys can ride the storm with us. You could be true storm readers. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's coming right through us right now. Look at that right there. Nate, let's go to the now. Hold on. Come on, play. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah, we're getting hit right now. We'll get hit for a couple times. See, boom. Come back here. Let's see. Play. Yep, there's right over. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to come through a couple times, these tornadoes, and my son's very concerned. Let me just.
Might as well answer him. Tell him you're still alive.
Hi, we're on live right now. I know there's a storm coming through. Okay. We're getting alerts. So you're on live with us right now. But I love you, and I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Nate, I'm going to go cross space if it comes a little bit south, but I think we'll save you.
Yeah.
I don't have to explain to you.
I know. I'm watching it. We're live. Yeah. So, all right. My son says hi to everybody.
Hello.
And he says to go buy his book on Amazon. Huh?
Yes. Also, tell your other son about the tornado.
He's safe. He's in Cape and Bridge, and it's not hitting him. He's missing it.
With the baby?
Yeah. Everybody's home. Okay. All right. Goodbye. Love you too. Bye. Sorry about that, guys. I don't normally answer phones, but he was texting me, and he comes through my do not disturb. But yeah, he was a little worried because he's getting hit too where he is. All right. So sorry about that interruption. Deanne Vanderschaff, I had all my cookies this weekend were in cello bags and no one had any issues. If you were concerned, you could always print a QR code on a sticker and attach it to the bag of the cookie. But I'm pretty much thinking it's working. It works fine. It's no different than reading any other QR code through anything else. The QR code is what's attaching everybody. Laura Tiernan, hello. Deanne. Isn't he? Yeah, Donna, he's getting alerts and he's watching it and the same storm is hitting both of us. So yeah, we may freeze up a little bit. And yes, he's a great son. My son, Matthew, I haven't put it on the emails yet, so I haven't.
I adopted him.
Yeah.
Even though he's a grown adult.
He doesn't mind. He calls me I'm the blood mother.
Biological
mother. So yeah, my preacher son out in Kentucky, he wrote a book called Overcoming Anxiety. Same last name as mine, first name Matt, and you can find it on Amazon. It's an easy read, and everybody, I don't care who you are, has anxiety. But he dealt with it as a kid, and then even as a preacher, he had to, overcome that. And he's preaching on stage, so definitely support my son. It's exciting. Sorry. But I'll talk more about it on an email. So let's stop babbling about nothing that's related to what we're supposed to be babbling about. I am going to introduce us. My name's Debbie. I'm the founder of Icing Images. To my right,
Garth.
Is Garth?
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. Is Jennifer Fry of Edible Sugar Art, amongst other companies. But that's her main one. And she actually happens just to live a few minutes down the road, so I drag her in there whenever I can. We want you guys to be asking questions through this, and I also would love to see if bonus sons are the best. Hi, Karen. Hey, Sue and Vicky. Hello. So anyway, if you have not heard anything about interactive edible media, sugar reels, or frosted flakes, let us know, because we kind of want to have an idea of who knows what. So we can talk to the right audience. And I don't mind backing up because we have talked about it the last 2 weeks, and even on the San Antonio live event this weekend, we talked about it as well. Hello, Julie Goodwin. How are you? So yeah, so without further ado, I am, I guess over the last, I don't know how long it's been, I've realized that there's been a big shift in my company and the road we are taking. It's always kind of been there. We've laid the groundwork on it. But it's mainly it's our business isn't about selling printers. Our business, meaning Icing Images, is about giving you tools to help make your business successful. And I know AR originated from. Oh, I did not know that. AR originally came from Pokemon Go. Makes sense. Um, so I'm going to try not to get distracted. I do that. So what was I going to say? So we have really steered into this, and over through the years. I mean, even with these lives, it's all about education, giving you the tools you need to grow your business. The printer is a tool. We don't care what printer you have. I know I can see names on here, and I know people on here have the Eddy and other printers, and some people may not even have a printer, and that's okay. It doesn't matter what kind of printer you have for any of this. So this now, as Icing Images, we're extending our reach into everyone. Because it's all about growing our businesses. Our businesses are here to make people smile. And it's like our duty to do that, because the more people smiling, the better world our world will be. And it's our little difference we can make from a very small, minute view. So interactive edible media kind of came around a couple months ago when actually Sugar Reels has been in the works for quite a while. And then this one over here, Garth Wayne, whatever her name is, Jurassic Park, she came up with Frosted Flakes. And I'm like, I realized what was happening in our industry is that we're going virtual with our cookies. The cookies are still the cookie, but they can do a lot more. And we're rolling into that within our industry. And it's kind of interesting because I've been around forever, and so have you in this industry. I am old. I'm old.
The dying grandmother.
Yes, the dying grandmother. Sorry, now you're making me think of my mother, 92. See, you're throwing me off. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I can't focus. So I've seen, okay, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to just tell you a couple of interesting things, and then you guys can post your questions in the meantime. Let us know if you do not or have not been on the lives the last 2 weeks, or you don't know Frosted Flakes, or you don't know Sugar Reels. Let us know. Just, again, we're trying to get a good feel for our audience. So there's been products that we have launched, and we launched them because we thought they were really awesome. And they were, but they were always ahead of our time because this industry, the baking industry, kind of you predate it past the internet. It was a very slow moving industry, and change happened very slowly. And now you see shifting left and right, up and down, things that have been done before come back. And then things that we introduced a long time ago would do really well now. And it's like, okay, we probably need to bring this back. We came up with a product called Deco Gel a long time ago. It was like a gelatin type product that was similar to isomalt, but it was more of a gummy substance. So it didn't have to heat as high. It could go, there are a lot of advantages to it. It wasn't the same as isomalt, but similar in the effects that you could get. And then sorry,
you can't look
I
at that
can't.
screen.
I'm showing that I'm making this smaller. Okay, that will help. Then we came out with the Spellbinder Sweet Accents. And if you know Becky Norton of Two Bees and Barbie, who's on here right now, they did a lot of things with the Sizzix,
Yes.
and using the same type of dyes, and we did really well with that. But then it just flopped, and now it's coming back. So you're seeing. I just see a lot of the things that come on and are trendy are coming back from before, because people just didn't know, and now, even though they've been out there, things are moving and things are starting to move faster. And when I started the business, a lot of people didn't have a computer. Internet was new. Yes, I'm that old, and so true that. People had the CD-ROM drivers, and they didn't know what to do with them, so they put drinks in them. um, so all kinds of things back then. So now we're moving faster, and tech is now really ramping up our business and affecting us in great ways. And now our cookies, our cakes, our treats are becoming interactive, where we can talk to people through them, through videos, through leaving videos, etc. So we are on the brink of this. This is brand new to our industry. We are the first that I know of, anyway, that have come out with something, and it is actually called interactive edible media. We've coined the phrase, and here we go with it. So it contains two different products. It contains sugar reels, and it contains frosted flakes. We do have another idea we've talked about, but we have enough on our plate. We don't want to get ourselves spread too thin. And I don't even kind of remember what it is.
I was just going along with it, but I don't remember.
No, I remember something, and I kind of remember part of it.
So many things.
I remember what it is.
Okay.
But I'm not going to talk about it. So anyway, so there's more to come, but we have to. Thanks for putting that up there.
Yeah.
But there's more coming down the pike. We want to perfect this. We want to make sure that it works well for you, and we really take advantage of the opportunities that are here. Denise, you still have your deco gel? I found a tub of it recently. Okay, so I'm just there's no questions, and I'm going to assume everybody on here knows about sugar reels and frosted flakes, unless you tell us. So please pipe up, because I don't want people lost. I am going to cover it briefly, and we'll talk about going into more about the things that you can do with it. So sugar reels, and we're going to put up some examples for you in just a minute, but sugar reels is a product that we are presenting, Icing Images. It has its own website, sugarreels.com. You can get there through Icing Images. But you can go direct to sugarreels.com. And what it is basically we're going to use cookies as examples, because those are really easy to do with. You can use these on anything else, as long as it has a printable flat surface. Okay, stop it. I have to do this because what's her name is starting up, Julie, and she'll totally. So I can look over here and see stuff. So Sugar Reels basically works as a QR code. You scan your phone into the QR code. The QR code brings up the Sugar Reel experience. You hover your phone over the cookie, and we should demonstrate this. We have some. Did I bring them over here?
They're probably over there.
They're over there. You want to grab them?
Yeah.
Okay. They're right there. I can see them. And so you hover your phone over your cookie that has the printed image on it, and that image comes to life with a video. It's as a video message to whoever is watching it. So, for example, let's show. We're gonna example this.
Do you ever see Monty Python on there?
I don't know, but you're messing up those cookies. So, okay. So
who's seen Monty Python? On the course?
Okay, come on, behave. You're being ADD. So we have, these are Nada cookies, by the way. That's why we have a separate cookie for the QR code. So you can imagine that on the back of the cookie that is printed. So I'm going to go ahead and.
Would you like me to hold the cookie?
Yes. Here we go again. I need to do this. We did this before. So I have to turn my phone. Hey, it's me. And okay, there we go. And Now let me get my finger up there. Come back here. There we go. Let's go ahead and swap cookies now.
No, I think you didn't hit it. You hit the button and
hit the oops, sorry
Zoom
guys.
button instead.
I'm not good at this. Hey, you know what? Stacy, do you have that video from the last live? Not here. Remember I said
They
I
can
don't think
also, we can put the picture up
Let's
and they
put
can
the
scan
picture
their own.
Okay, yeah. Stacy, let's put the picture up. Let's do that. And then if
Unless
you
they're
want
using
to
their device to watch us.
Yeah, if you're using your phone to watch us, then just hold tight. Stacy will probably find the video after he puts the sugar reel examples up on the live.
I have the video.
Oh, you do? Let's show that. Awesome. Love that, man.
Stacy said you're not riding a horse. You're just banging two coconuts together. Somebody's seen Monty Python.
Wow.
You say Happy Mother's Day. Can you say Happy Mother's Day, Vinny? Yeah. Happy Mother's Day.
That is so cute.
There it is. And that's basically how it works. You scan the QR code. You scan the QR code, hover your phone over the image on the cookie, and boom, it comes to life. And it can be used for many different things. And Stacy, if you want to go ahead and put the slide up that has some examples so you all can try this on your own if you're not using your phone to watch this event. We have 3 different cookies, and the QR code is below the sample cookie. So you scan that QR code in, it shows, QR experience. You click on that, it opens it up, hover your phone over the picture above it, and that will come to life. Now, you can do all 3 of them, but you will need to shut the app down. You have to close it all the way out before you do the second or third one. So these examples were actually created by Dr. Susie, and they're different types of animation. That's why I like it. The seahorse was actually used at CookieCon and is 100% animated. That little seahorse dude is really cute. The center one is actually Dr. Susie talking about the experience and how it's basically to her customers. So she's basically using sugar reels to market to her own customers. So she may put this cookie in every single order as a thank you cookie, and then her customers get to see the things that she's doing. So it's a great marketing experience. And then the one to the right, the 250 years, is just obviously what it says. It's celebrating our 250 years. Okay, let's go back, and I'm just checking my messages. Okay. Nikki, good. We're going to tell you all about it, so you're good. And the rest of us just talking. I saw okay, yes. The other thing is, too, if you're not really good at making videos and your customer's not making the video for you, Dr. Susie sells the general ones on her website, drsusiesweets.com. And so you can pick up like a happy birthday one or an anniversary one or whatever she has on there. And I'm sure if you need something created, she is happy to do that for you. Obviously, she will charge you on it. Yes, the seahorse is cute. What?
Oh, no. Dr. Susie also says she made some of these cookies on her 3D printer. And she dips them because when you are doing a cookie, when you're submitting an order, you have to print one cookie and upload that image of the cookie with the picture on it to Print on Foods for them to process your QR code. And so what she did is she made some plastic cookies, like these are not a cookie brand, but she made her own and dipped them and just has them on hand because they dry and they stay good forever. So if she has an order coming up, she doesn't have to make a whole batch and then print a cookie and then submit it. She can just grab one of these cookies, print on it, and upload the image to Print on Foods. But she says she sells the STL files on her shop for the 3-inch and 3.5-inch and 4-inch practice cookies. So if you have a 3D printer and you want to make your own practice cookies, visit her shop as well, which makes submitting your order so much easier.
Yeah, and the nice thing, and you can correct me if you're wrong, if you're wrong, I'm right. Is that even if you're doing a 2-inch circle, but you use a 3-inch circle cookie, it's fine. That doesn't really matter. As long as they're looking at the depth and the area around it. So that works well. So let's talk about kind of what we're talking about because we kind of jumped ahead. So everybody have a chance to view those sugar reels because we're going to move on and we'll go ahead and go to the sugar reel site
Yeah.
if that's okay. And then so we're going to jump over to Jen's computer. Do you have to do something? Oh, no, we don't. Okay. Okay. So
you
this
just got to tell me what you want to see on
I
here.
don't know. Yeah, let's see. So this is the website, sugarreels.com, and across the top, I'm assuming we're in the regular,
Yeah.
not admin. There's a directory. It talks about what it is. So if you have questions about it, we're going to talk about this directory because this is very valuable commodity for everyone that's on. Again, it does not matter what printer you have. So I know some of you have heard this story, so I apologize, but we do have some newbies on here as well. And I also want to reinforce the importance of this opportunity for people. So sugar reels, we're basically going to end up having several different types of customers because what is happening in our industry. Several months ago, Jen had the opportunity to do the wedding cake for Balin. She is on the TV show Balin Out Loud. She's the girl who has Tourette's. She lives relatively close to us, and so Jen got the wedding, and so we decided that we are going to launch, with their permission, a couple of products. One was Frosted Flakes, and we're in a pretty well insulated room, so we were able to also show sugar reels there, and which we did. And so her wedding already happened, but it has not aired yet. Mid-August, the next season comes on, her TV show, and we don't know at what point, but somewhere in that season, they're going to be showing sugar reels and Frosted Flakes. Now, Jen's cake, she did her cake tasting box, and that got put up on their you tell the story.
Yeah, they put I think a total of 5 videos up on TikTok of them tasting their cake tasting box, and I forget what we counted last. It was like 57 million views.
Yeah,
the 5 videos it had together.
It's crazy. And so what that 57 million views is going to do, even if we get a minute amount of those who convert to somebody who wants a sugar reel, has interest in it, they're going to come to our site, and most of those people are not going to be bakers. And then a fraction of those people will, if they are bakers, will not have a printer, a food printer, or an edible paper printer. Any one of the printers, again, it doesn't matter. And so they're going to come to our site wanting sugar reels, and they need somebody to make them. So we created a directory, and this directory basically allows bakers to put together information on this directory. Now, the blue owners will have a blue owner badge because obviously there are perks to being a blue owner. We are Icing Images. We created all this. And so they will have a listing. Everybody else with any other type of printer won't have the little blue emblem on it. And we're going to be switching that around a little bit still. But everybody is allowed to list on here for a fee of, what is it, $10 a month? $10 a month. People can go on and they can look for somebody in their area or somebody who ships to their area. And you're able to go in and put all this information about your company. Sorry, I'm just making sure to see that that's not tornado stuff. So you can see Sugar and Bakes. They put up a lot of different examples, including sugar reels. And they talk about their company. They talk about where they're able to ship, because not everybody can ship nationally. Tells them people where they are. So whoever's looking for this can kind of go through the directory and find somebody who fits with them. Now, we are probably very soon going to be sending something out to Balin now that we kind of we're able to breathe after the shows. And just making sure that they saw this stuff. And so for all we know, something could happen quicker than that. So it's important to make sure that you are on this directory. If when you create an account, you do not have to be on the directory. You do not have to be within the United States. You can be anywhere. That doesn't matter. We have changed that. But it's just basically allowing everybody else, your customers or people who are not your customers yet, to come on and create a listing. So very, very important to do. It's a great deal because everybody who comes to this directory is specifically looking for sugar reels. So these are great orders that are coming in. If they pick you, then you have that order. Yeah, this is great. I haven't seen a lot of these. Let me just check. They're talking about all that. Dr. Susie. It doesn't matter. So they accept all different size circles. Right now, we're just doing circles. We're going to go ahead and go to the order form now, or wherever we have to go to show them that. I'm going to turn this down now because I feel you guys are going to know if we get knocked off. We have different size circles available, but again, I don't know that the size really.
The size does not really matter that we have found.
Yeah. So, but we want you to fill out the information on there, and you can do pretty much any size you want on the circles. But we're just doing circles now. We will open it up to other shapes later. It won't be too long. We're in beta right now, and so we're making sure that everything's working very well before. I thought I turned this down. Oh, okay. It's my son now.
He's getting through.
He's through. He gets through because he's my kid. So, we will open it up to. We're in beta. That's where I was.
Yeah.
And beta basically means we're going to be adding things. We're testing things, but we feel it's good enough that you all should definitely have the opportunity to use this. So when you go to our website, you go to the dashboard. I guess you already signed in.
You sign up for an account, you instantly get access to the dashboard. Your directory, if you sign up for the directory as well, has to be approved by admin on the backside, but you can sign up and get access to Print on Foods immediately. So when you do sign up, this is the dashboard that you will come to on the sugar reel side. This is where you land. You can edit your profile, add your pictures, things like that, because you will actually have to have a picture and at least one contact method
if you're in the directory. You do not have to be on the directory to utilize sugar reels, but if you're on the directory, you have to have at least one contact method and a cover photo. And we check that out because we want to make sure whoever's in the directory is legit. That's why we have to approve the directory.
So a quick little tutorial walkthrough on how to submit your order over here. You can, there's a client info sheet that you can print out and even give to your client. You can even have them sign it here, because one of the things you'll want to talk to your client about is this is technology. So internet needs to be available at the event. And if internet is not available, if they're out in the middle of nowhere where they're not getting good signal, things like that, that is going to affect their experience with sugar reels.
And we don't cover that.
Yes.
It's important to ask those questions of your customer, where you're having your event, is there internet? And if they're like, I don't know, they need to check that before they order, because that's not something we can help. We rely on your customers to provide that information to you to make sure it's okay.
And that's something that needs to be covered in your contracts with your clients as well. that you are providing the dessert and a cookie with an image on it. And alone, that dessert and that cookie is worth what it's worth. And if for some reason the augmented reality experience was not working with that product, if you give them back any portion of it, it needs to be like a small fee versus refunding for your entire order.
Right.
And you need to have your checks and your contracts with that as well. I mean, remember, it wasn't too long ago, Verizon went out. Our cell phones were down for a day. Something like that could affect the experience. So just safety
rare.
things. Yes, it's very, very rare. I think
Yeah,
that's
that
like
hasn't even happened to us
once
so far.
in forever. I mean, the entire time I've
Right.
had Verizon. So
But our customers so far have not had that issue.
no, nobody's had any
So-
issue with it whatsoever. But those kind of back end things that you always want to protect yourself, that if something happens with the experience, you're not responsible for refunding the order, and especially a large order and the amount of work and everything you put into it.
Right.
So,
Okay, so scrolling down,
do
we
you hear
have
that
different.
wind?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I'm glad we're where we are right now.
It's howling out there. It's whistling.
And we're
So-
like really well insulated in here. So the fact that we can hear that, it's scary with these storms. But I also wish I was outside watching them. The celebration, we have different packages available, and I want to explain this a little further than we have before. It's kind of based. You think of a wedding and how many people will be attending that wedding, how many servings, and that's kind of how we have been able to put this together with our research and our data and everything else to know kind of what each item, what each section should cost. And it basically, if you tell us there's going to be 100 people at that wedding, we will make sure you have more than enough views so that everybody can have that experience and it will be awesome for them. If you're telling us it's 100 but it's really 500, we're going to see it based on the data that we can see. Don't do that because it can affect your ability to order in the future. Make sure your numbers are accurate or as close as can be. They don't have to be down to the exact number, but a good range. So we have the different packages based on the number of guests that will be attending. And then what's really nice is, like, let's say you're using it for marketing, and like Dr. Susie made her sugar reel, the one that we saw before, and she uses that ongoing. So she pays the one time set up and for that full first month. And then after that, it's a partial month, just to continue that monthly. So it saves her a lot of money as she goes forward to extend that. So you have celebration packages, which are just that. They're events, celebrating events. But then you also have the corporate marketing packages, and those are going to be very different. They're going to be marketing campaigns. They're going to be corporate launches, things that are much larger in the number of guests. And so those are kind of different. And so you'll see the prices start to jump there because the numbers jump, and then the monthly continuation for them, also jumps in price. But this is a great marketing tool to use. We've had people, the hotels.
Yeah.
The hotels bring them in and they talk about the amenities in the hotels. We've had people with Airbnbs do menus. We've had there's realtors, I love the realtors who use it for a house that's for sale, and they do the walkthrough on that. And they send them out to their clients, and it's just like, wow, there's so many things that can be done. There we go. What would you expect? Daphne said, what would you suggest as far as a package of sugar reels for a wedding expo? I thought it would be great to show at one of the ones she's doing in November. And Dr. Susie, she's got a lot of experience with this. She was one of our first people who started with us testing. I think she gave some good advanced advice. I think it would depend on if you're handing them out the cookie itself, or you're just going to have a sample at your booth. Once you open up the experience with your QR code, you can play it over and over. So if one person's playing it 100 times, and it's just over and over, that's not going to affect everybody else because it's staying at that same
with that same scan.
scan. Yeah.
It's triggering the same scam.
Exactly. So we take a lot of things into consideration. And, if you're concerned about it, just talking with us about it ahead of time. And if you need to expand the package, we can figure that out. Like if you get blown away and you're like, oh my gosh, everyone's going nuts and we can see it's going nuts, we work with you. That's the way we work at Icing Images and thus Sugar Reels. So it's not that complicated. Don't overthink it. Some people are like, well, what happens if this person does this and that person does that? We have some data. We are still gathering data, but we will be able to figure things out, and things will change over time as we learn new things. And so we want your feedback on this. We're going to skip now if there's no more questions, but if you still have questions, ask them. I want to jump over to Frosted Flakes. I love Frosted Flakes.
Do you want to go through the order form at all, or just?
No, I think people can.
Okay.
I mean, the only thing I take that back. Let's go to where it has the 3 things you got to upload.
Okay.
That's what's important.
So on your dashboard,
Real
now
quick.
you kind of know where everything is. If we list any announcements, that'll be here. Occasionally you'll get a pop-up announcement when you log in, and if you close it down and you want to go back and read it, there's where you'll find it. But to log into Print on Foods to submit your order, once you're in your listing, right here on your dashboard is this Go to Print on Foods button, and it will automatically log you in. If it doesn't, check your pop-up blocker up here. It'll be up there, but it's an automatic login. You will go to create your new order.
We're just going to throw in some data real quick.
It has to at least be a couple days out. You have to put in your estimated guest count. Again, it doesn't have to be exact.
But I do want to say the Sugar Reels, you have to have, it takes 2 business days.
Yes.
And if you only allow for 2 business days, then basically what's going to happen is you're leaving yourself no wiggle room. If there's a problem, there's no time for us to fix it, and you're taking it as we give it to you. But if we think there's a problem, we will contact you. Hands are on it, not just a computer program. So eyeballs are on it, I should say.
So the first thing you do after that is upload your image that you want on your cookie. You would actually, before you start this, take this image here, crop it, and actually let me finish walking through this. You actually do this part first. So upload your print file here, upload your video that you want to go with it, hit continue.
And that's all just, people know how to do this with everything they do. It's this next part. That's important. I hope our internet's still working.
It is pouring down there.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
So this is the next screen you will come to. Everything has instructions, so just read through everything on here. This is where this is your image that you uploaded. You're going to click on it to load it into your editor. By default, it's going to have this white ring around it. You need that white ring. That is what you're going to download and print on your test cookie. Same thing with your video down here. You can come through and shrink or enlarge how you want your video to kind of look on your cookie, because you got to remember that you're taking usually a portrait or a square photo, landscape, and you're cropping it into a circle both on the video and the cookie.
Sorry, I'm looking. You can't see what my.
She's looking at me.
What was that square thing on your phone?
Oh yeah, I think was it Stacy that told us that?
Yeah, there's
the squares.
I don't know where it is. Is that? There's aspect ratio. There it is. You can hit the aspect ratio on your phone. So up top if you're using an iPhone, can't speak for Android. Androids. There's the 6 little dots on the top corner when you go to take a picture. When you click on it, it opens up. The aspect ratio, if you tap on that, will change, and you want basically instruct your customers to click on the aspect ratio 1:1, and that gives you a square, so they have a better idea of what they're actually videotaping and what's going to be in the frame. And that was Dr. Susie, who of course did that. Okay.
So once you have got your video and your picture how you want it, you're going to come over here and hit agree. You're going to come
But
down
you're going to
here.
read it first.
Yes, you're going to read everything first. You're going to hit there could be 1 or 2 check marks here, depending on how your video lands. And then you're going to hit save and download. What that's going to do is it's going to download this image here with the white ring. That is what you have to print. Do not crop your own picture and then print from that. You want to print exactly from that.
Right, because if you change it, the program, the QR code is going to see something different and it won't work.
So I downloaded it.
I want to play one more thing. Sorry. So yeah, we're going to have you on, Fred. We'll have to sign you up. The white ring she briefly mentioned before that's printing around the outside of the cookie, do not crop that off once you're ready to go print, because if you do, the program may not be able to tell the difference from the cookie and what's standing behind it. And so it may not play accurately. So that's very important.
Yeah, so even though you can't see it on here, there is a tiny white ring that when you take this into your editor, whether it's your software or a regular Canon printer, it's going to print on there. So then you're going to take this in, you're going to print 1 cookie, which is where those not a cookie or the STL files that Dr. Susie has come in handy, because you can just pop one of those on your printer and print on that 1 cookie. Once you have printed on that cookie, you're going to come back in here and upload your printed cookie. And we're just going to pretend this is a printed cookie.
And I'm going to interrupt again. If you're using an edible paper printer, you would just go ahead and print that out and place it onto the fake cookie, or a real cookie if you happen to have it. Some people just print and make extra cookies to have around.
You're just going to confirm that this is a real photo of the actual finished printed cookie, because you can upload a PNG of just the image like I did and bypass that, and then you're going to get kickback because they're not going to process your order. So you need to verify that that is the actual cookie itself, not just a PNG file that you printed on it. And then you're ready to submit your order. So you're going to come through, you're going to read and do your check marks, you're going to confirm your event date.
And they can follow this through at this point.
Confirm all your things, and I'll just tell you because there are a couple, and then you're going to confirm down here. And if you need to change your package, if you realize you want a little more, you can do that here. And then you're going to pay and go to checkout. And that's it.
Yep, very easy to do. I will tell people that the costs are very low when you do the math and divide it out. People have been upcharging 3 times the amount of what they're paying for this. So there's a great area to increase your profits, but also in the marketing aspect, you're showing them something that has not been done before, and that's key. Is constantly moving, staying ahead of every baker around you, so that you can offer the next latest and greatest, and then increase the order size because it's really cool and people want to do it and it's reasonably priced. So we're going to jump over to, these are just some different orders that we've put in. We're going to go ahead and jump over to Frosted Flix because I want to get into that. Frosted Flix is a program it's one of Jennifer's programs. Go ahead and go there. And it, Stacy, why don't you go ahead and bring up the Frosted Flix slide? It's kind of the opposite, whereas the QR code on a sugar reel will bring up a video of somebody. Here it's different. The QR code then allows your phone to, you use your phone to scan on the QR code, but then you create a video for whoever's event it is. So it's the opposite. One is a message you're watching, one is a message you are giving. This to me, because I love marketing, we should probably,
sorry.
Closer, baby. This is, yes, it's really cool for birthdays. We're gonna, my grandson, her granddaughter turning 1. I know that I want to do a Frosted Flix for him because at 1, he's very young. He will not remember this. This is more for everybody else. But everybody gets to say something about their life at that point in time when he is one. And he can go back when he's 21 and looking at this, or when he has his own 1 year old, and look at what grandma said. And who is this person over here? That's your crazy, scary uncle. We don't let you see him. Oh, okay, that makes sense. But allowing to give people a brief moment of time, because I'm going to be able to go on and say, Vinny, you were the apple of my eye. And every Thursday we used to get together and you did this, this, and this. And I'm so excited that you're one and looking forward to living our lives, watching you blossom into a great man, or whatever. And then everybody gets there. So, I mean, one day, as I said in the beginning, I'm 60. The other grandma's in their 40s. I won't be here. She will. I want to be remembered.
Your mom is 92. You got 32 more years at least.
Yeah. Okay. True. But no, I mean, but that's reality. Really, it is. And so he's going to be able to see who was in his life that he doesn't remember and get to know those people. Now you turn the tables and you use it as a marketing tool. So social media, everybody can leave reviews on social media. People usually will leave reviews if they're bad. Everyone does that, of course. But when it's something new and something innovative and something fun, um, my mother is 92.
And Deb's 60. So if she lives to 92, she has 32 more years.
Yeah, I got a whole lifetime ahead of me.
Yeah.
Sort of. But so when you come up with something new like this and you want to get feedback from your customer, this is a great way to do it, because everyone's going to want to participate in it, not just leave the bad reviews. So we have 3 different examples here, and you're welcome to try them all. You scan the QR code. You can tell us what you think of Sugar Reels so far. If you're a blue owner, you can tell us how you like your blue, or if you're not a blue owner, tell us how much you want a blue and why. And then there's a program we're going to go into again. We've talked about it in the past, Whisk Manager. Some people may have had that. I know you. Some people have this already. It's a great program, but that's another day. We really want to make sure we cover Frosted Flakes well. But again, all these programs that we're putting together are all here to help you stand out from everybody else and make people want to buy more from you. I love the marketing aspect of this. I
If we
love
go
the
back
memories.
to my screen, I can show you kind of how it looks like.
Yeah, okay. We'll go ahead and go back over, and then if you need it back up, let us know. I'll watch for it. And then, so this is the Frosted Flakes website. Good.
So when you scan those QR codes, your customer will get a portal. So we did this last Tuesday as well. And when people leave a review, this is your customer's portal. You don't have to deal with this anymore. It kind of your client has access to this. They can come in and they can see all the reviews that came in. They can click whether they want to show them on the public profile. They don't automatically show there. They can edit them. They can edit the cover photo if they wanted to, and things like that as well. And then when they're ready, if they want to, if this is a wedding, they may want to keep it private, or they may want to share it with their guest. So they can copy the link and they can send it out and to share it to everyone. So this is if it was a business, kind of what it would look like if they wanted a public profile, or they could even embed this into their website. This would be their review page. You can leave video reviews and written reviews on here. You can still have the QR code showing on your review page if you want. Hey, didn't get a chance at the wedding to leave us a message, or had a great experience, want to leave us a review now. That will be on there. They get a beginner. You can adjust this as well, of their logo, their header, whatever they want to see, how many reviews they have, average reviews, that kind of stuff will show on there. And then they can go in and watch the different reviews. I don't know if we'll be able to hear it. All of their. Sorry, I messed it up.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
we can't do audio on the thing. But you can see them all here, and people can go on and read the written reviews and watch the personal reviews from everybody. It also can tie into a kind of point system or reward system as a business for clients. So leave us a review. You can send coupon codes and things like that when they do leave you a review. There are like technical laws around it and stuff. So whether they leave a review, a good or bad review, they get the same coupon, things like that. But yeah, so let's see. Let's go back to.
No, I went ahead and answer Son's question. So what happens? So like in Vinny's first birthday, you get 30 days to look at everything, but then you can download everything. So you can save it to your own computer and have all that. You can extend it if you want to get more videos. But for now, but either way, so you can extend it if you people are still leaving reviews or leaving messages, or you just download everything and you keep it, or you can even order a video book.
Yes.
And that can come in the mail to your customer, and you don't have to, you as the baker do not have to do anything at all. You actually just sit back and collect a commission off of it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's products that they can buy with it afterwards. So no, you get the 30 days, but you just download it before then. I'm assuming you get a warning.
Yes, and
Yeah.
you can for it's like $9 or something to extend it like another 30 or 60 days. I'll go to the prices. We can, if it's a wedding, it will cut you. Can do something like this. You can put your wedding photo in there before you send it out to your guests. These are Deb's and I's gorgeous pictures. She put in Rufus Brown was her name there. So you can kind of see what that looks like, and you can share that link. One of the things, whether it is for a wedding or event, or if it is for reviews, it'll ask if you want to put in your email to get a copy of your review that you left. And sign up for a newsletter if it is a business, and that way you actually have in your portal all the people's email addresses, so you can send it out to them. The portal link, it'll be in your portal, so you can send the link out to everyone. You can right here. You can email everybody that signed up, or you can download the emails that you can see right there. So yeah, you can. Let's go back to.
That was me.
Let's see. We had. Sugar Reels. Let's go to Sugar Reels one. This is one of that people left messages on the other day. So you can customize this for your client, or they can customize it on their end. It's pretty simple, however you want to do it. And then again, get to leave either a video. It'll ask them to leave a video review, and then they have to give permission to access the camera. And if they say no, they don't want to access the camera, it'll say, hey, well, do you want to leave a written review? That option is also below the video, even if they do agree to let the camera have access. So it's just a great little way to be able to collect reviews, to collect memories. If it is a, let's go to the just main website real quick. If it is an event, like Deb was talking about, they have the option to upgrade to a video album that we will compile all the videos into and send to them. You don't have to do anything on this end. And if they do purchase that, we will reach out to them via email. Just, hey, do you want to extend your storage? Do you want to upgrade to a video album? That kind of stuff. And if they do, you guys get a commission on that as well. And I think the price points on here are pretty low. Let's log back in and.
Yeah, they're low. They're ridiculously low, I think, which is a great thing for you, because this program especially, you can definitely upcharge depending on what they're getting in your area.
Yeah, so for events, a small event is 20, 25, and 35. And let's see, it doesn't have it does list the numbers. I'll have to go back and adjust that. But yeah, and then to extend the storage, it's $9 for 30 days, $15 for 60 days if they need to extend anything like that. And then if they are choosing this is an event, so I can't. Let me go back to orders and do no, we did events on that one too. Trying to find one with a And we put in as the review. So Icing images.
Probably. There we go. Review.
Where? Oh, it's on the screen the whole time. I'm just not looking down. So yeah, it's $20, yeah, 20 or 22 if they sign up, because if they are doing the review and they want to keep it ongoing monthly, it can be a subscription. So theirs just comes out monthly, and you can keep doing cookies for them. So that's the whole purpose of it, is to keep getting those reviews. They need to keep getting a product to hand out that people are scanning. The nice thing with this is it can be a sticker on the back of your product. So it can be a printed cookie, but the QR code can go on the cookie itself, or it can go on a sticker. It can go on your packaging. If it was just an entire vendor table, it could go on one sign where they pick up a cookie or dessert. I did my uncle's birthday cake this weekend, and we did it had a big QR code, happy birthday, and a big QR code on the cake itself. So yeah, lots of different ways to use it like that.
Anevia wants to know, can you customize the web address?
So that is what I was actually working on before we went live tonight. And so right now it is frostedflix.com/watch and then / stupid numbers. But by tomorrow it'll be whatever the name of your order is. So the title of your order, it'll be frosted / Larry's 80th birthday or something like that. So yeah, she will be able to customize the QR code going forward, but it has not fully implemented yet.
Yeah. Okay. And so all the pricing again is on the website, so you have it. Be sure to upcharge for this. Don't undervalue this. This is tech that not only you're paying for the tech, but you all got printers and you all know how to use the graphics with them.
Mhm.
And so just because they are printer, it's printed, that doesn't mean you get less money for it. You've paid for that technology, you paid for your time, and all of that gets just put into taken into account. But I think the biggest thing is the business opportunities that these are creating. These are two products, the first two products.
You
They
can
are
go back to us if you want.
Oh yeah, come on! You can look at us, crazy people. But we're these are opportunities. These are huge. I'm watching it now, and there are a lot of people who aren't. And you guys are getting into this on the ground floor, which means whenever there's a new product available, you want to come out hard with it and fast, so that your name gets synonymous with, in your area, for example, with these products before somebody else finds it and does it. So you have a huge, this moment in time, probably for the next several months. It's a great opportunity to jump in and grow your business with these and grow your profits. And people will pay for this because it's new and it's cool. And so you don't have to be like, oh, I'm afraid to upcharge. That's why we're making it. That's why we're giving you the prices. If you're not going to upcharge, then we'll increase the prices so we can have the profits. But we're pricing them in a way so that you can increase your pricing and make your profits. We want you guys growing your businesses and becoming more and more successful. That's what we want to see. I also want to stress the point again that these are all in beta. Everything's in beta. We want your feedback, good, bad, and ugly. The suggestion that Nivea had, she happened to be working on it, but if it was yesterday, she wouldn't have been. You know what I mean? And you would have said, helped her figure that out, and she would have definitely gone in that direction. So you all will make this better. Even negative feedback helps us because we know what not to do or what we need to change. If we don't know about it, we can't change it. But start working with these now. If you have videos or questions about making videos, we're going to have Dr. Susie on to come and talk about how to make some of these videos, which I'm definitely going to watch.
A service that some of us are more into this will be helping
Mhm.
with as well, that you'll be able to eventually reach out through the Sugar Reels site and get help editing those videos if you don't do the editing and your client also doesn't do it, and provide a video that's done, or even the graphic if you wanted more of a custom graphic. That's something that eventually we will provide help with,
I mean,
as
Dr.
a
Susie's
service,
doing
and
it
she's
now.
already doing it now
Right.
on her own, and I'm sure would do custom orders. And well, I shouldn't say I'm sure, but I think that's kind of what we've talked
Yeah.
in the flow of. And I didn't mention, but on Frosted Flakes, it is kind of the same setup. There is not a charge for anyone, but there is a directory on there as well. And so you create your same kind of listing with your photos.
Copycat.
Hmm.
You copycat. That was my idea.
So the directory is on there as well. So you can list your bakery so that when someone comes on to search for a baker, they can find in their area who does it as well.
Okay, so-
and I don't know if we have any of our international people watching tonight, but we didn't have our international set up, but it is now. So
Set
you
up.
can sign up as an international baker, and you can also list as an international baker to be in the search.
Yep. Okay. Sophia, good printer. Leslie, yes, you can print a sticker and put it on the back of the cookie. Of course, you can make it into a sign. You can put the QR code on directly, like on the back of the cookie itself too, if you wanted to, or you can even incorporate it in like we did with some of those cookies that you saw. So that really doesn't matter so much. The idea is that the cookie on the Sugar Reels is coming to life. And then for the Frosted Flakes, the idea is that you are giving them, so on a wedding, you have your wedding picture and saying, hey, scan this card or this code and leave us a message, but said much nicer.
Even if you had just the regular printers and you printed on icing sheets and cut out little circles, you could use those as little stickers on your royal icing. You could put it on the front and pipe around it, or you could just put some royal icing and make it as an actual edible sticker on the back of the
some
cookie.
those too,
Um,
over there. But yeah, you can do the royal icing transfers. You can put them on
yeah, but
icing
you could do it with the
sheets.
icing sheet. Yeah,
we did
I did
both.
hear 'em.
And Dr. Susie already put her cookie con classes in. I hope that's what she did. It would be great to know about making videos. Yeah, we'll have her on soon. Next week we have somebody else on that we need for a topic we need to cover. Yes, we do sell large food printers. That's what we do. The blue food printer we sell. I will just reach out to me. Go ahead and message me. We can talk about that. And Donna is in Australia. Donna Nelson.
Yay,
Kate is not here.
Yay.
Kate's not Sullivan. Kate. I forgot she's from Australia too. We got a couple Australians who come and watch us. And
Well, Donna, we just did the international today. So if for any reason you go to sign up and hit any walls, just reach out to us, and we'll get it, make sure it's up and working, and get you through.
Yep. Not only is there a media interactive, but we are too. We respond. We make changes as fast as we can, and we love feedback. I love ideas and how to make it better. We are all in this together. That's kind of what we are here.
Yep.
Is working together to help our businesses grow and bring more smiles to the world. But definitely, these are great marketing ideas. You can use them for your own business. I want to stress that so strongly, that these are marketing tools. Be creative with them. Think outside the box. You want to run it by somebody, run it by us, run it by, you see Dr. Susie's name come up a lot, and then Stacy Barr. Trying to see who else is on tonight. They're all people who have been working with this regularly. Even Don Joyner, the one who gives me a hard time. But there's several people on here that have already been doing this, and we know the products well, so that we'll be glad to work with you. But definitely get signed up for those directories, 100%, because we don't know what Balin's going to do, even with the Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
And these people are going to become, customers are going to be coming to us. They need bakers. I don't have a blue printer yet, so I contact a local bakery and ask for a sticker, since I cannot print on my cookies directly. So yeah, so you can actually, you would have them print the cookies for you. And there's people on here that sell cookies too. In that directory, you can go there and find people who bake cookies for you, and print on them. But yeah, so you would want them to print the cookie for the food safety. The sticker itself, you can print on your regular printer and put it right, stick
If
it right
it
to the
wasn't
packaging.
edible, if she's talking about the edible stickers, then yes, you would need to have a local bakery or even somebody who ships edible images.
Yeah, and we do the images too, but there's a lot of our customers that do. We like them to get the business over us. So if you're looking for somebody and you can't find somebody, shoot us an email at sales@icingimages.com. So yeah, but that's, and then, so this is true. I want to say this. So, Marzena's cookie jar, you bring up a good point. So you're going from, I don't have a printer at all, so I have to go and get these done for somebody. But what it's doing is it's creating a market for you. And then you're going to start to get more customers. And they're going to want this service because you are offering it. And so so now you are starting to have a larger demand for your prints, and you're going to get to a point where you're going to be printing a couple times a month, and then you're going to look at those edible paper printers. And then for those of you who have edible paper printers, you're going to be increasing your volume. And as you increase your volume, you're going to need something to keep up. And that's where the blue printers come in. And I want to stress something very strongly. If you're not sure, if you have questions, we provide a lot of consultations. We like to talk to people to help figure out what's best for them. We don't like people buying a printer that's too much for them or too little, because that's a waste of money and time. And we want the products that you purchase to fit your needs and your growth, depending on where you're going. So reach out. We do consultations regularly all the time. And we will tell you if you should not do something. We have turned people away because, again, we want what's in the best interest for your bakery. We need your bakery to grow. So yeah, the code itself that's on here, I believe, works for the edible paper printers, but not for the blue printers. The blue printers, we don't offer discounts on them. We keep the prices as low as we can and work in that way. All right, you came from the United States from the Ukraine. Oh, welcome. Oh wait, I know you. I know this story. Your wife opened her own. We've talked, haven't we, Builder Man? Your wife opened your own customer cake studio. I know this because I remember the Ukraine. Did we talk at? I feel like we may have talked at CookieCon. But who knows with my memory? Who knows? So anyway, so that's that. We're going to wrap this up in a nice little bow. The next time we talk about it is going to be probably when Dr. Susie comes on and starts talking about videos and things. Next week, however, we need to shift gears a little bit. There's a lot of things going on in the world right now with our colors, and Red 3 Free ink is going to be the topic of next week's live. We have Lewis from Sugar Strategist coming on. He's actually a paralegal. We've talked to him a lot about interpreting the laws for the Red 3 Free. This affects you, every one of you who are watching, greatly. There is misinformation out there from large companies, and I understand why there is misinformation, but you need to get your facts straight, because it will affect you in January. You all will be affected, and you all will not be able to have Red 3 in anything that you offer your customers, no matter what anybody says, because you all are manufacturing. But please come and join us next week with Lewis. We'll be able to answer your questions. We'll be able to even give you law sightings and things like that, so you kind of know what you're looking at. But we definitely want to make sure that you guys are prepared. It affects what you're ordering today from more companies than just Icing Images, because it will affect what happens in January. So definitely mark your calendars for that. Everybody you know that's a baker, please let them know, because we want everybody not to be getting in trouble with this. it's a pretty big move. So and yeah, we'll be able to talk a little bit about the naturals then, not too much, but some. So awesome, awesome. Well, thank you, everybody. So the Brilliance ink is affected. All of the inks are affected, and we'll talk about that and what to do. We already this is why we're starting now. We're starting now because we don't want you guys to load up on stuff that you're not going to be able to use later. And we'll tell you exactly what is not everything is affected. So definitely, bring your questions, come get the information, and we will chat next week for sure. And then we'll get Dr. Susie on the schedule. And one other thing I keep forgetting to talk about is, for those of you who were not at CookieCon, we introduced the mini blue. The mini blue. We were supposed to talk about this, but Sugar Reels and Frosted Flakes kind of took over. So you can check that out on our website at icingimages.com. It's a more portable unit. It has handles, and it's really kind of cool looking. The whole look was changed. So anyway, we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining me. Wayne's World.
Party time.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Take care. Oh, thank you, Donna. You bought us book. How sweet.
Aww.
Awesome. You'll love it. You'll love it. Everybody has anxiety. Everybody. And it's interesting to learn from somebody who has it and overcame it in his own way. So definitely try that book out. We referenced it early on. Take care, guys. Have a great week. We'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.